Hello, hello. Yeah. It's good to be here today. So before I introduce myself, I like to share a thought. Have you ever wondered how colors influence our emotions and shape who we are? It's interesting how colors impact our feelings, memories, and perceptions more than we often realize. Today, I'm going to guide us through my journey of 5 self-discoveries and personal growth. Today, I'm going to talk about pursuing our passions against all odds. So before I dive in deeper, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Asua, and I am born and raised in Australia. My ethnic background's Korean. I'm based in Vietnam, where I work as a film director, primarily directing commercials for global brands, some which you may have heard: Samsung, Pepsi, Budweiser, to name a few. So I've put together a short clip for you to get to see some of my work, but also to get a glimpse of what happens behind the scenes. Thank you, thank you. So as you can see, color plays a crucial role in my industry. It's what transforms the visual tone to, it's what transforms the visual tone for an entire video or film. So what happens is after filming, it then goes to editing, and then it goes through a process called color grading, where a colorist will adjust the footage to create a specific mood. Now, in this demonstration, you'll witness the same footage, but with different colors applied. Okay, and this evokes a different feeling. So not only does it enhance the visuals, but it deepens the storytelling by connecting with our emotions. So this got me thinking. Just like how when we listen to a piece of music, or when we taste a familiar dish, or the aroma of a particular scent can instantly trigger a memory, just like Ratatouille, right? You guys have probably seen Ratatouille. I won't spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, but yeah, but you know where I'm going with this. Color also has that same power and more. Okay, so our response to color is shaped by biological, cultural, and personal factors. For instance, red can evoke fear, while it symbolizes good fortune in many Eastern cultures. So essentially, colors and emotions are interconnected. And it's how we relate to them depends on our personal life. And one more thing. color captures the essence of a person. So, for example, if I was to describe myself as a color, it'd be matte black. Just kidding. As cool as matte black is, in all honesty, I'm beige. I know it's that background color that blends in without making much of a statement. But that was me. I was the shy kid, the introvert, struggling with my grades, and it was not easy when, for example, in my case, I had an older brother who'd get straight A's, school captain as well. Well, for example, if you see my report card, you'll see every letter in the alphabet basically. But over the years, I've realized that beige has potential. It may seem dull at face value, but it forms the foundation, the backbone of who we're meant to become. So, as I think about the colors I'm about to share with you, each color represents a chapter of my life. And it begins with the color green. Now, many of you may relate to it because you're living and experiencing it right now. So, for example, most people may associate, sorry, there's beige and green. So most of you may associate green with, let's say, nature or the signal to proceed, like the traffic lights that guide us. But green, for me, symbolizes youth and endless potential. I want everyone to close their eyes for a second. And when you think of the color green, what's the first thing that pops up in your mind? Okay, you can open your eyes. Raise your hands if when you think of green, do you see Shrek? Anyone? Or the Incredible Hulk? How about a tree? Yeah? That's what I see. A young tree, vibrant, carefree, and full of life. Brings me back to my childhood nights when I would dream of one day becoming a film director. I mean, it was a vision, a dream so vivid in my mind. And I remember over the years, the people around me, my friends, I noticed that they were lost or unsure of their path or following paths that were set by others, which made me grateful for my own sense of direction at such an early age. Like a young tree with a clear path to go tall and strong. Green is not just about new beginnings. It's the energy that fuels our dreams. Next up is blue. Okay, I won't ask you to close your eyes. We've been through that already. Most of you may associate blue with calmness, because you may think of the sky or the sea. But for me, blue reflects the coldness of reality, like this photo here, which I took a few years ago in Hong Kong. It's the perfect depiction of a bustling city. People just living out their lives. And as we age, reality kicks in, and that's when fear and doubt start to creep in, and we start questioning ourselves. And again, my friends and the people around me, I noticed that they would give up on their dreams for safer paths, which there's nothing wrong with, but I held on to my dreams. And I encourage each and every one of you who has a dream to protect it at all costs, despite the uncertainties. So, some of us don't have the skills that are needed to pursue our goal. I mean, I wasn't the outgoing, charismatic director. Rather, I was that shy kid, the guy always behind the lens, not in front, you know. And there is something I'll share with you that many of even my close friends don't know about, which they'll find out perhaps after today's presentation. But I have a speech impediment, which I was able to mask and disguise over the years. You know, but I realize we all have our flaws, and reality can be tough and sometimes unfair. I mean, in my field, directors are known to be strong communicators, salesmen even, but I didn't possess these qualities. But what's that? Yet, however, blue can be harsh, but it serves a purpose. I've come to realize that blue keeps me grounded, and it's a reminder that with success simply requires hard work. Let's discuss gray. Gray symbolizes the weight of uncertainty, like a cement block. I mean, during my 30s, I don't know, do I look 30? Anyway, during my 30s, I was stuck in my journey of becoming a film director. I was doing odd jobs that were completely unrelated. But yeah, so this got me questioning, how can I support my family while chasing my dreams? Was this selfish thinking of me? And I started being featured in all these articles. None of which would have happened if it wasn't for those great times, which comes as a clear reminder that even in times of uncertainty, there's always potential for growth. Oh, there's another one there. And we finally come to black, my favorite color. Now, some of you at first glance may find black daunting, or it may evoke fear, like the color red that I mentioned earlier. But for me, black is versatile, sleek, and cool. Like a lot of my favorite iconic characters, like Darth Vader, the Batman. Black symbolizes my aspirations and a blend of all my experiences. Like mixing all the colors that I just mentioned, beige, green, blue. You mix that all up to create a darker shade, and as a result, you get perhaps brown or black. And it's a culmination of my victories, struggles, and lessons learned. So when I look back at all these colors, it's clear that life is an ongoing journey filled with lessons. Each color represents a different phase. And it's the process, not the destination, that holds real value. So, what compels us to pursue our passions against all odds? Perhaps it's the belief in our potential, or the flicker of hope that fuels our drive. Each color, gray, beige, green, blue, gray, and black, captures the struggles and victories we face. So to conclude, it's not just about the destination. It's about the entire journey. So let's embrace our journeys, pursue our passions, and recognize that with each step gets closer to our dreams. Thank you.